Hey guys, NXB Royce here. At the time I'm recording this, there's 2 days until anniversary, so I decided to do a showcase of my account, just so you guys can get to know more about me and my profile in the game. But I guess we should obviously start by going to my profile. I'm a level 111. Of course I've reached Goku Moon. I've had my fair share of attacks and wins. I've had, well, more wins than losses, obviously, but in defense wise, I've got more losses than wins, but we're gonna improve that, don't worry. Let's look at my titles. Got a few titles. Obviously this right here, that's my first ever top 1k. I think that was during the 4.5 anniversary, and this was also my first triple S rank in AOM, which I'm of course very proud of. Oh yes, I am part of UCHIHA UK, which is my guild I'm part of. I won't speak too much about it, but it is the best guild in the Voltage community. Got great members, and yeah, I think, wait, what was our yeah, we're always getting consistently good ranks in both Great Guild War and Sam, so I'm really proud of my guild, and it's an honor to be a part of them. So, starting off with my strongest Shinobi, I'll be going through them, and also Shinobi that I kind of like and I'm pretty keeping it with. Okay, by far, definitely Naruto is my strongest Shinobi. I build him pretty much every week, AM, until Great Guild War. I got his old EXO and his new one. I got his new Limit Break, and this running jutsu, which I think is pretty useful. Yeah, always put him in defense, always use him for AM. A very solid Shinobi. Not my favorite by any means, but I feel like his set is kind of boring, but yeah, it's alright. Jiraiya, I do have his old kit. Yeah, I got his Limit Break at +2, EXO at level 6. Back in the day, he was okay. I mean, he's definitely not the best Shinobi by far, but his new kit, it is pretty sick, I will consider real. Of course, I didn't get to summon on this banner because I've got to save up for anniversary, but you know, maybe, hopefully in the future, in other banners, I can get his kit somehow. Gaara is actually an interesting one because he is a defense Shinobi, but I put him in my fortress sometimes and he doesn't really do much actually. But I mean, I've got his full kit, I've got his EXO at level 5, again a very solid Shinobi in my opinion. I do like his Limit Break a lot, although I wish it could have been more of like a wide scale, you know what I mean. Sakura, one of my favorite characters, very solid Shinobi. I always put her in my defense. I've got a full kit, EXO at level 2. Very good. Madara, I summoned on his recent banner. I did get his Limit Break at +1, and his other 4-star. Unfortunately, I didn't get his new EXO, but I do have his old one at level 2, which is okay for the most part. His new EXO doesn't really, it's very slow to start up, so I wasn't too mad about that. Itachi Anbu, he is probably my favorite character in this game, and he was also on that roundup banner with Edwin Madara, which was around the time I first started playing this game, so he'll always hold a special place in my heart. I have his full kit, Limit Break at +2, EXO at level 2. I do have a few other copies of Limit Break, so hopefully I get +3 in the future. Momoshiki, I'll be okay. 4.5 anniversary was the luckiest I've ever been throughout this whole game, because I didn't even have more than 5,000 Shinobites, and I got everybody's kit apart from Sasuke's. I didn't get his X Ultimate, but I got Momoshiki's kit, except for World in Flames, which is still at level 2. I think that was a free Duke roundup. But yeah, he's a pretty good Shinobi. I wouldn't main him by any means, but he's great in defense. Anytime I play AM missions and I see a Momoshiki, I need to get ready, because his evasion is crazy, defense is crazy, his Exalt is pretty good, Hashirama, he's also another, is a debatable, because he doesn't really do much in defense, I'll be very honest. But I do have his, I had his old kit, but I did summon it in the new banner as well, and I got his, yeah, I did get his full kit, yeah. I got his Limit Break, his 4-star, and his new Exalt. I have other copies of his old Exalt as well, but I decided to use them as stat cards because I don't really need them now. Obito, I've got his full kit for him. He had so much potential to be a really great Shinobi, but I feel like I put him in defense and he also doesn't really do anything much either. I have his Limit Break at a +1, Exalt at level 4. I do like his set, I do like the animations of it, but he's not really a great unit, I'll be really honest. Boruto, like I mentioned before, I got everybody's kit. Unfortunately, I didn't get his Limit Break. I was desperately wanting to get his Limit Break, but I just never got it. So I got that at level 2. Everything else I got it at level 8. Yeah, he is a pretty good main from what I've heard for AM missions. Great guild war. I like to gate crash with him. He's a very good at great gate crashes. Ultimate goes into the upper room and then you can just pick him. So yeah, great unit. Obito Uchiha, I feel like he's very underrated. Hold on, I don't even have his thing on. Yeah, I think he's very underrated, in my opinion. I put him in my Fortress defense. Got his Exalt at level 2. Have his Limit Break, but I didn't get any other cards. 4-star. Yeah, I do think he's a pretty solid unit, honestly. And for a red type, yeah, he's pretty good. Indra Ototsuki. Ooh. He's alright. But I only say that because I don't have his new kit. I wanted to summon, but I decided to start saving for when that banner dropped. So yeah, I have his old Exalt at level 1 and a few other cards which I haven't yet equipped, but yeah, I think Indra's he's a pretty okay unit. It depends on what you think. Minato KLM. Damn, I really did want to summon on this banner, but you've got to stay strong in these times. I do have his old Limit Break at +1, Exalt at level 2. I think he was one of the first Exalt cards I got. I think if it wasn't him, then it was probably Jiraiya, but yeah, he was definitely one of the first. So, then Madara Uchiha. Again, he holds a very special place in my heart, because he came in the Itachi banner. I can't remember what the name of it was called, but I actually used to main this guy back in the day. I like his wood style jutsu because like that covers like basically the whole floor. His Limit Break is pretty decent too. I got that at +1. His Exalt is trash. I'll be honest, it is trash. It doesn't really do anything, I'll be honest. It's very dead, but I do like the animation of it though. But yeah, Madara, you will still hold a special place in my heart. Next up, Naruto, Kid Naruto. I just had to summon on this banner. I mean, I got everything except for his Limit Break, which is still a level 2. But if you build it correctly, it can be a very dangerous Shinobi to go up against. Because I've seen him in a few defenses and he has caught me out a few times. So yeah, pretty decent in my opinion. Kakashi boy, I think this was the first boy kid unit they did in this game. So I did have to summon on him. I didn't get this 4-star jutsu. I wasn't too bummed about that, but I did get his Exalt, which is still at level 1. Limit break at +1. I do have just one more limit break card, so if I get another one, I can bring them up to a +2. Be great. Sorcery. I didn't get any other cards from his recent banner. All these are his old ones, and they didn't really help me at all in that Sam campaign. So I just had to rely on this level 8 X Ultimate, which got me to a rank 300 something, which was by far my highest rank ever. So he did come through when I needed him. Yeah, moving on. New Takata. I tried. I did make a video should I say live stream. I made a live stream just complaining about how much I summoned on this banner and I just got shafted. I did not get his X Ultimate, which I was just super angry about. But I did get his limit break at +1. Again, very disappointed I didn't get his full kit because he is a beast in defense. I'll be so real. He is so good in defense. I always skip any fortresses that have him in it because I just can't defeat him. Minato reanimation. I got pretty lucky in this banner because I did get shafted a few times, but after I think 3,000 Shinos, I finally got his Exalt. I got his limit break and his other 4-star. In defense, he's good for he's got quite a high invasion rate percentage, sorry. So he can be quite good if you build him correctly. I just haven't because I think I just used him for round up and that was it. But yeah, if you want to put him in defense, I suggest you do it because it will take you a while to defeat him. Ashura Otsutsuki. Like with Indra, basically the same situation. I have his old kit. Yeah, pretty decent, I guess. If you have his new kit, that's even better. This X Ultimate, it is shit. It doesn't do anything. A good animation though. I do like the look of it, but it's not really for me. Itachi was the only one I actually got pretty mad about because I got his new limit break and stuff, but I didn't get his X Ultimate. So yeah, I don't really have much to say for him. Sasuke, I really want his X Ultimate. He came in the roundup banner with Obito, Rampage Obito. But I did want his kit more than Obito because his limit break is really good. His whole kit in general is pretty good. His ultimate had a great animation to it, and I just felt that I needed to get him, but I got shafted unfortunately, and I ended up with Obito, so I named Obito for that roundup and Sam period. Naruto Kurama Link mode. I got his old kit. Don't have any of his new jutsus. I'm not sure if his banner was before I joined, before I started the game, but I sometimes use him for AOM missions. Yeah, he's pretty good because I got his ultimate at level 8. It does damage sometimes, so, but I can't use him for like giant bosses or anything like that because, yeah, I'll die. Madara Sage of 6 Paths. I got his X Ultimate in the recent Hood banner, which is very good because I got his full kit basically. I got his 4-star, his limit break, X Ultimate, happy days. I have seen him in some defenses, and he's pretty decent, I'd say. Of course, I haven't built him yet, so I can't give you an honest opinion about that. But yeah, he is pretty solid from what I've seen. Sasuke, Wandering Ninja. Yeah, like I mentioned before, I didn't get his new Exalt, but I have his old one still. His limit break going up against, that is not his limit break. Oh, I haven't equipped it yet, but yeah, going up against him is, yeah, it's okay, but I use Sasuke, I main Sasuke, so I am easily able to defeat him most of the time. But I did want his Exalt because I did like the animation with him and Naruto, slicing up people. Yeah, that was a great Exalt. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. Moving on. Okay, yeah, Kabuto, that was an interesting one because I've got his ultimate at +3, which is my first +3 limit break or whatever, and a +2 limit break of his whatever this dupe is. I have a few more cards of these, so I'm hoping to bring that up to a +3 as well. I don't really use him, to be honest, but I did use him back in the day, like early on when I started playing, because he was like one of the Shinobis that only had like a kick wall, so I did use him sometimes, but yeah, not so much now. Kawaki, again, I was too late joining the game because I think their banner had just dropped, and I got a few of his cards. I got his limit break to +2, and the rest of the kit except for his X Ultimate. So again, I don't really have anything to show for it. Shitsui, I got his limit break during the 4.5 anniversary in the free daily summon, which was very lucky. I have his original ultimate, not Koto Matsukami, but the other Susanoo. But yeah, I do like this one better, obviously the Exalt. Yeah, his jutsus are pretty good. He's not my favorite Shinobi, but I'll use him sometimes just to play team attack missions if I'm feeling bored. Sage Naruto. There's something about Sage Naruto that is very drippy about him. I've got his Exalt, his other jutsus at level 8. He doesn't really do anything. He does need a re-kit, I'll be honest, but yeah, well, he did get a limit break, so maybe he might not get a re-kit. But you know, he's like with Shitsui, he's fun to play with in team attack missions sometimes. Sasuke Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. I recently got his X Ultimate a few days ago, which is pretty cool. I use him for AOM sometimes when there's like defense units, something. Yeah, it's pretty good to use during that. Yeah, he definitely needs a re-kit as well. Kaguya versus Suki. I tried to summon on the Sand banner with her and Tsunade. I was aiming for Tsunade's one, but I ended up with Kaguya's cards. I only have 3 of her jutsu. I'm not sure if she has another one. You guys should probably tell me in the comments, but yeah, I've got basically a full kit from what I can tell. Her X Ultimate, well, it's only at level 1, so I can't really judge it, but she is a beast in defense. It's very, very hard to kill her if you build her correctly. So I'd say a pretty good unit in my opinion. Who else? Yes. I do not own any Final Valley X Ultimate. Again, I was very late in starting this game, so I only have 3 of his jutsu. Yeah. So I've never really used any of the Final Valley units, which is kind of sad actually, because I've from what I've seen throughout videos and things, Sasuke's X Ultimate is probably one of the best X Ultimates in the whole game. and his kit came out like a year ago now, right? So I'm still hoping, you know, in the 3 daily summons one day maybe I can get his X Ultimate. Who knows? But I've just got to accept that I can't get their kits anymore. This has been very requested, but I'm finally doing it. Here's my Fortress Showcase. Here's who I typically use, except for Jiraiya, but here's who I typically use for my Fortress. I think instead of Jiraiya, I'd probably use Hashirama's new kit. Yeah, Hashirama's new kit would probably be in place of Jiraiya right now. But I think here's a pretty generic Fortress. I think in the first room you've got I think level 3 Tornado Trap, was it? Yeah, Tornado Trap 2 and Water Star Mask 2 and a Gargoyle there, just to split up everyone to get into different rooms. So obviously if they get in this room here, they'd be trapped, they won't be able to get out. If they end up in this room, my Itachi will kill you. Don't underestimate him, he will kill you. In this room, I feel like it's pretty the person maining will probably end up in this room, so I decided to put Obito in there because I think out of everyone he's probably my weakest shinobi here. So if they did want to just defeat him, they could go ahead and do that. I'm not too bothered about that. In this room here, again, just to waste time, I've got the Toad House in there, a couple of seals, Shinobi. This room here, I'm using Jiraiya just because he's boosted for this week, but I think I said Hashirama would usually be there. He's great for stalling, you know, his Shokin Jutsu does great attack, and he's got his Flower Jutsu, so he can keep healing, waste a lot of time. I think I've got the this camouflage thing, which is pretty useful. I think a very underrated installation to use on a Fortress. In this room, Madara is it's really a hit or miss, honestly, because I feel like his Limit Break and his Fire Tornado Jutsu are doing most of the work here. Yeah, again, I've put the camouflage in here, you know, just to hide him, waste some time. Here, Gaara, because I got him at a level 5, once he revives, it's pretty much an instant kill from there. So I don't mind if, you know, you beat him the first time. Just know that when he revives, run away because he will kill you. This room here is pretty much, you know, if they do end up in here for whatever reason, just waste a bit of time. And my final 4, I think a pretty solid final 4 in my opinion. You've got Sakura, Momoshiki, Boruto, Naruto. Everyone here has got an X Ultimate. Everyone here has a Limit Break except for Boruto, pretty much free jutsu. I think usually let's say you use your X Ult in this room, usually Naruto will be the last one or standing, if not probably Momoshiki. Sometimes if my jutsu is set up correctly, everyone just survives. Yeah, really a hit or miss again, but I still think it's a pretty solid final 4. And that is my Fortress. I feel like I need to change up pretty soon, but I'm gonna keep this for a while, get my defense wins back up. So yeah, ninja tools, I do have quite a few. Yeah, I don't really know what much I can say, but I do have pretty much, okay, nearly everyone's personal ninja tools. So like for instance the new Minato ones, Jiraiya's ones, Kakashi, what's his name again, Kimimaru, Todorama, the recent ones. Yeah, the first ones I got obviously was Itachi and Madara, but yeah, quite a lot of ninja tools. Um, I do have a lot of good ones, but I stopped building them because I'm running out of space. And the youth tools are kind of, yeah, I don't have that many youth tools. Because I did try and grind them, but I didn't really know how useful they would be back then. So I was still a new player, so you can forgive me for that. The yeah, Shinobi, I think I can hit 9k by the end of next week. I do know anniversary is happening in 2 days time, but I think maybe if I decide to summon more than I originally intend to, I could reach up to 9k Shinobi. You know, you've got Gokunin, that's 200. You got another 250 coming from Sam. So UCHIHA UK at the moment, we're doing pretty good. I won't lie. Guild ranking 46, so definitely getting that 250 Shinos. I think Great Guild Wars coming to. Oh yeah, we don't get Shinos from this anymore. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm also. I am usually a free-to-play person, right? But I sometimes get the Miss Premium Pass just in case I need a boost in my Shinos, or I need extra keys or whatever, things like that. It's only what, $3.99. So yeah, if you are gonna purchase anything, definitely get into pass because you get more Shinos. Sometimes they just start adding cards to it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah, that's been my account showcase. It's been pretty much highly requested for my 72 subscribers, but I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you want me to do some similar type of content in the future, and see you guys in a bit.